Hello YouTube, my name is Nora. I'll be teaching you how to multicast in Blood Samurai 2 on Roblox. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to your browser, you want to look up auto, hotkey, and then this is going to be the first link. It's going to look like this, AHK, and download, current version of download. It's going to pop up right here. You're going to click open your link, it's going to pop up right here. When you pop it up right here, you're going to take the zip file and drag it right here. You're going to double click on it. You're going to open it and you're going to get a file which you're going to download for AHK, and you're going to be right here. It'll look like this on your browser. It'll look like this. Now once you have that, you're going to right click on your desktop, go to new, go to auto hotkey. You're going to name it whatever you want. Right click on it, edit, and delete all this you do not need. Now before anything, in this empty notepad, you could use Notepad++, which actually colors everything to tell you if it's working or not, but I don't use any of that because I find that kind of just an extra download that you do not need. So now let's get started with the code. What you're going to do is you're going to put end or ESC. When you put ESC, it's escape, and then when you put end, it's end. These are going to be the two buttons you're going to be using to end or exit the program. Because if you do not put that, it's going to keep running on a loop if you do not put a return command in. I'm going to put end, 2 colons, which are the 2 dots. I'm going to press enter to make a new line. And you put exit app. That's it. That's all you need. File, save. Alright. Now, the next thing you want to do is you actually want to press or type any button that you want it to be an activation of. So you can do P, O, I, U, Y, C, R, E, W, Q, whichever one. You can do A, F, G, H, J, all that. But you could also make it into mouse button or a special button, which would be my my side buttons on my mouse, which I'm using the 502 G Hero Logitech mouse. And my side button will be named X button 2. You're gonna put 2 colons if you're gonna use it like that. But for you guys, just so you can copy, you put it at P. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do send. By the way, I'll be putting this entire code, or I could even put the entire compressed file in the description. You're going to do send slash, no space, and you're going to do return. You're going to put a sleep function, which is going to give it a second to catch up. You're going to do send again. Then you're going to put in whatever the first cast you want it to be. Going to be that. Do not put the exclamation point. Now I'll explain right after this one. Put another sleep, then put send. Now, the reason why you don't want to put an exclamation point is because when you put an exclamation point, that actually means alt. So it means alt shift. So you want to put a text file, which makes it the exclamation point a raw text. So it's going to actually press the exclamation point. And you want to do another send, 2 curly brackets, and you want to do return or enter. It doesn't matter which one you put, just put whichever one, and we're going to put return. Now after that, you want to actually put another return, which basically stops the program right there. And if you do not put that, it's actually going to run throughout the entire program. So it's not going to stop right here. It's going to go to this. It's going to exit the app, and you don't want that to happen. Now, next thing you want to do is you want to grab another cast, which is going to be your second cast. I'm going to just leave it right there for now. Now what you want to do is you want to copy all this. And right here, you're going to put a sleep, double enter, so that. You want to copy the cast, and you want to replace it with the old cast. File, save, that's pretty much it. So we're going to actually open this, go into game. And what you want to do is take your sword out, and then press the button. My button was P. There you go. Now, sometimes it's not going to put the exclamation point. That's just because the lag in game. The casts actually make you lag pretty bad. So if you want to fix that, you could actually make it to where, you could put it to 2 milliseconds, 3 milliseconds, 4 milliseconds, whichever one is going to make it successfully cast each and every time perfectly, is the way you're going to fix it. Because each cast, the first cast, you have 0.5 seconds to make another cast, and then another cast and another cast. So you only have 0.5 seconds to put multiple casts. If you do not put multiple casts, this is kind of how it looks like. And put in game, go here, press the button. It's gonna be your cast is on cooldown, pretty much. And if you see here, there's no exclamation point just because it went too fast. And then right here, there's no exclamation point here, so it's gonna be doing these three. The last one didn't go off because it was too late. I was going too slow. Now, if you want to do it like I did, where I have two buttons, my first combo is the one that I always use in combat every single time. It's dark, ice, and then lightning. This is the combo that I use every time. Three casts will always work all the time, unless if you lag and it misses an exclamation point. But that's pretty much another reason why it will never work. And then my second button, which is going to be all casts from the longest all the way to the shortest sentences. The reason for that is because the longest will always take longer. So if you put it at the end, it will never cast pretty much. So you want to put the longest, and then it will keep shortening in time. But usually, if you make it to where it doesn't mess up on its own, you could just keep casting. Now, another thing you want to actually take note of is the sleeping. Sleep pretty much means it's going to catch up. I said this before. So you could actually change it around to where if one doesn't work, you put it at 2. Because it also depends on your internet connection. Because sometimes it will freeze, and then it will miss like a line of text, and then it won't work, like the exclamation point. So yeah, that's pretty much how to multicast with AutoHotkey. There are other programs, like you need to be on Windows for AutoHotkey to work. You can't go on Mac unless you can find a way to get AutoHotkey on Mac. This is gonna only be working for Windows. Linux I do not know anything about, so that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe and share, because maybe one day this is probably gonna get patched, so use it while you can. So see it.